Hey guys, it's Liz here, and I'm back with another daily dose of guidance. And today I have something extra special, which is a new card deck. Okay, so we have the chakra reading cards from Rachel Charman. I hope I pronounced that right. So I'm gonna start shuffling just as we get into this. Maybe I'll even turn this up a little bit more. Not sure if that brightened me up. That's okay. We also have Luna here, which is why the camera's a little bit angled slightly differently. So I have been waiting for this deck for about a month. I actually ordered it before the Archangel Metatron cards, but I think it's because of the Rona that the delivery got delayed. So I'm so excited, and I'm pretty sure that in yesterday's reading, when I had heard this weird noise, I think that was these cards being delivered. So they were being delivered at the time that I was giving a message from another deck. So I just thought that was cute. So we're just shuffling the cards. I'm so excited. I can't wait to try these out. I actually have not done a reading with them yet. Not even for me. Not yet. So I got too busy yesterday, and I just was not able to set that time aside. So this is the very first time. I'm so excited. And fingers crossed that the message comes across clearly. I did call on Archangel Gabriel to help me get this message across clearly, and hopefully without any misunderstandings, because shock horror, it is Mercury retrograde. I know. So hopefully the message comes across clearly. We'll see how she goes. So typically with Mercury retrograde, it's really more, there's misunderstandings in communication, certainly, but it's typically more so around electronics. So if Instagram goes down, we know why. Okay, so we're just tapping into these cards, seeing what message of guidance wants to come through. Either because they're the chakra reading cards, so they'll very likely, I expect anyways, be message of guidance around that specific chakra, but we'll see how she goes. Like I said, this is my very first time using this deck, so we'll see how she goes. I will say that even though she's taken her time, okay, that there's a smooth shuffle here. Oof, I almost dropped. There we go. I was gonna say I almost dropped half the deck, but here we go. Okay. So we actually have 3 cards that popped up. So clearly this is either, before I get into it, this is either letting us know that these cards are not just specific to guidance around one specific chakra, or it's letting us know that because the subtle body it's all connected, so when one area is affected, it's going to affect the others. So for example, if there was, say, a block in the solar plexus chakra, there's likely to be imbalances or blocks as a result in one or more of the other chakras. Okay, so we'll see how she goes. So the first one we have here is inner child. Okay, related to the heart chakra. Okay, so we also have communication, which again, big shocker, it's Mercury retrograde. Throat chakra. The throat chakra is ruled by Mercury, and the zodiac sign Gemini. I think there's another one in there too, but Gemini for sure, which are both ruled by Mercury. And then we have inner strength. Okay. So let's see. And I believe this is a solar plexus. Let me see. Nope. It's a sacral chakra. I just needed to be absolutely certain. No, it's right there on the cards. Lizzie, come on. Okay, so this is a solar plexus chakra, which makes sense. I was like, well, inner strength is solar plexus chakra. I don't know why I thought this was a card in talking about the sacral. Mercury retrograde. Let's just blame it on that, okay? Let's just blame it on Mercury retrograde. Okay, so. And they all came up upright, so I'm not sure yet, because this is my first time trying it, so I don't know if these, I would imagine these also do reversals, but I don't know. We'll find out. Okay, so we have inner child, so we have heart chakra, throat chakra, solar plexus chakra. Okay. So it's kind of like in a row though. So it's the solar plexus chakra, heart chakra, throat chakra. So right in a row. Okay. So we have 2 masculine energies and 1 feminine. Let's see. Okay, so right now I'm feeling like the inner child is trying to communicate with us. Okay, not to hit the nail on the head here, like not to be too on the nose, but that's what I feel like. That this is a message letting us know that our inner child is trying to communicate with us. And it's in regards to that inner strength, that sense of inner strength, okay? So let's see if we can get a little more clear. I'm just going to feel into them. So let's see. So our inner child, I feel like maybe you were either denied the ability to speak your truth, your authenticity as a child. Okay, so you were either told to, shut up, or, whatever, or you chose to repress an aspect of yourself. Okay, which we've talked many times about, this creating shadows. Okay, so I feel like when you were either told to or chose to repress your authentic truth, that this affected your inner strength and your confidence. Okay, which makes absolute sense, right? So I feel like your inner child is really trying to communicate with you about this, about tapping into that confidence and that inner strength, and finally expressing your authentic truth, whatever that is. Okay, whatever you either chose to repress or were told to repress. Okay, so this could be just as some examples. Okay, so this could be things have really changed lately, but at the same time, the more they change, the more they stay the same. And especially a few years ago, it wasn't as accepted as it is today, which we are still struggling with these things. But what I'm speaking into is the LGBTQ plus community specifically. Okay, so if you were a part of any of those, that you may have either chosen or were told to, suppress, repress those aspects, that aspect of yourself, that your true authentic self. So that is just one example. Okay. But really, it's any kind of, I want to say, creativity as well as the LGBTQ, but I'm also feeling it has to do with either creativity, I'm really feeling right now like there may be a blockage, even though it was upright. I feel like there may be a blockage in your throat chakra. This is what this is kind of telling me, that there may be a blockage there. And in order to rectify this, in order to heal this, in order to clear those energies, okay, we are being asked to listen to the inner child without the yeah buts. Just listen, okay, with like be open, be vulnerable, allow the inner child to say what they have to say, okay? Tap into that inner strength and confidence to step out and be your authentic self, express your authentic self, your truth, okay? So this could be any form of creativity, this could be, coming out of the closet, anything like that, anything where you felt like you're repressing or suppressing your authentic self. You're being asked right now, this is your guidance to step out. Okay? Tap into that inner strength and step out. No, we got a notification. We know that means we're on to something. And because it was a tweet, I'm going to again go back into expressing yourself. So express yourself in a healthy, respectful way on social media. Okay? That's one way. Just going to say that's one way to express yourself. Now you may need to do some additional inner child work. Okay? So this is doing some kind of meditation, typically. This can also be journaling. Really just listening to what they have to say. And if there are shadows involved, again, shadows are aspects of ourselves that we rejected and then chose to forget about. Okay, we stuck them back in the unconscious and said, nope, that never happened. That's not me, right? I would never do that. So, and then we forgot about them. But they do show up. So make sure to check out your triggers, your perceptions, your judgments, your projections, repeating patterns that show up. Okay, these are all things where shadows are presenting themselves. Okay, so the inner child may be trying to speak to you through those means. Okay, by showing you also your mirrors. So that's all part of that as well, showing your mirrors, your reflections. So you may be seeing some of your shadow selves in the people and environment around you as well. Okay, so make sure you're aware of that. Okay, and again, I will remind everyone that because it is Mercury retrograde for the next few weeks, and we already started with the shadow, because I guess with Mercury retrograde, there's a shadow period before and after Mercury retrograde. So right now, though, Mercury retrograde is going strong. We're in it now. It started, it's going strong. So there may be miscommunications in regards to, again, in, say, like emails or messenger, anything that's like technology, so texts, there could be miscommunications there. But there could also be miscommunications in like real life, when you're having a conversation in person with somebody, okay? So just kind of be aware of that as well, that there could be some miscommunications, and to kind of check yourself, check your triggers, all of that, okay? Let's see what else. Okay, so I feel like right now that is going to be our message of guidance for today, is to speak your authentic truth. Okay, tap into your inner strength, listen to the inner child, okay, and speak your authentic truth. Step out and be your authentic self today. Okay, and with the caveat that Mercury is in retrograde, so there may be some miscommunications. Okay? All right, beautiful soul. I hope you found this helpful, and I will see you tomorrow with another Daily Dose of Guidance.